Alrighty, so we're going to take a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Grimlock. And he, right off the bat, let me tell you, is very cool. I am incredibly surprised, pleasantly surprised, by how much I like this figure. Now, as you can see, he is his T-Rex Dino mode that we all know Grimlock to be, but he is in colors we're not used to seeing Grimlock. He's in green and black for the most part, with some bronzish, goldish paint in here too. But the molding on him is really nice, really looks good. I like the silver around the teeth. He's got blue painted in for his eyes. Just a very nice looking dinosaur mode, if you ask me. Can't really see a whole lot of robot parts. I mean, it's a little gappy right here, but it's really not showing a whole lot. If you're really technical, you can see his robot hands right here, but that's, I mean, it almost looks like it's a molded in piece of the dino leg, really. Has some ridges back here going on his tail and up his back. Got a little lever up here in his mouth. You can pull to open and close the mouth, so that's very cool. So you got articulation in the jaw. His dino arms will rotate around. His back legs will rotate, and they'll go in and out. You'll even rotate at the knee and bend at the knee as well. So a fair amount of articulation for dinosaur mode, which is also something that's not always present. Very cool. He does have his Autobot logo right here, which is in that sticker that you use to scan for the app. And transformation's really pretty neat too. So that said, let's get down to it. Now we'll start by taking these panels here and unpegging them. And that's what the rear legs will become his robot arms are attached to. And they're going to swing out and up, and it helps to get his dino arms back and out of the way. And then these pegs here will peg into his chest here. And we'll just put that in there. And I'll come over here and do the same thing. Pull this out, rotate his dino arm back, and peg it in. Now we'll go ahead and rotate his dino arms back and out of the way. That's where they'll be for robot mode. Take his legs, or now his arms, rotate them 180 and flip out. Come in here and flip out his hands. So over here, I'll go ahead and flip his hands out first. Flip out the hand and rotate 180. So now you got the arms on. Pull this up a little bit, give me some more room to work. Now, coming back here to the back, we're going to kind of bend this out and take these sections here and bend them, fold them back. That'll be his feet in robot mode. We're going to split the tail in half, just like that. And now we're going to take the tail on this end and fold it in. And you'll see they even molded in a section of a duplicate section over here, so it looks like the tail splits in half, which is kind of neat. Now this is really neat. Take this and you're going to pull this section out, rotate it down, and then collapse it back in to form the leg. Same thing on this side. Pull it out, rotate it down, and collapse it back in. And you turn around, and now he's got his legs. Now, one thing left, take the dino head, unpeg it, and fold it back, revealing his robot head. And here we have Robots in Disguise Grimlock in robot mode. And again, I really dig this robot mode. I really like the RID Grimlock. He looks just, he's different enough, but it's still Grimlock and he looks cool. I do wish he were, honestly, I would have preferred him to be a Voyager class because it's Grimlock, but he just looks nice. He looks good. The green and black is still very prevalent in this mode. His robot is the symbols, or Autobot symbol, is now on his chest. The face sculpt looks good. Nice paint on there. He's got blue eyes. Very, very good. The back isn't real kibbly. I mean, you got his dino arms and head back here, but they don't really hang out. Articulation, his head will look side to side. Shoulders will go in and out that far. They'll rotate 360. He's got that swivel at the elbow. He's got a bend that'll go that far. Nothing at the wrists. Nothing at the waist. Oop, that came out. Push that back in all the way. Hips will go out that far. They'll go forwards and back. They'll rotate at the thigh. He'll bend at the knee that far. And you get a little bit of movement in the feet, but that's due to transformation. So, not superposable. And he does not come with any accessories either. Kind of a bummer he doesn't have a weapon of any kind, but just for size comparison, here he is with Warrior Class Bumblebee from the RID line. Here's where there might be some gripes because they are about the same size. Really, mass-wise, Bumblebee almost looks a little bigger. Now, I don't know how accurate that is to the cartoon, as the cartoon hasn't premiered yet, so don't know if they're supposed to be the same size or not. Grimlock has always been much bigger than Bumblebee, but since they are both Warrior Class, they're not in the toy form anyways. He is definitely my favorite of this first wave of RID toys, with Bumblebee being a very close second. If you've been on the fence about picking up the RID stuff, I totally recommend picking up Grimlock and Bumblebee. You could, really in my opinion, you could skip Steeljaw and Strong Arm, I think it's her name. The other two are not that great, honestly. Grimlock and Bumblebee are a lot of fun. Definitely recommend the two of them. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel, and there's all kinds of cool things coming soon. See you then.